Should you prevent your kids from seeing their presumed father until such time as the paternity results are in? My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. You know, really, a question like this, should you wait for the court order, even if you already know the result? It's a very good question, because what it really boils down to is how you're going to carry forward with everything that you do. Remember one thing. If you know that Tom is the father of these kids, you've always acted like Tom was the father. The kids have never known otherwise, but now you split up, so you demand a paternity test, and all of a sudden, while it's pending, you decide that you're going to withhold the kids because maybe he's not the father. You know what? What's going to happen in that situation is that he's going to be ruled in. The court is probably going to give make-up parenting time, and the court is probably not going to be so thrilled with you that you withheld the children knowing damn well that he was the father. But there's another impact as well. There's other things that are going to come up. For example, maybe you got some child support coming now that there is a paternity order that says he's the father. Now he's got to pay you child support. Oh, but you're in Wayne County and there's a 12-week delay in getting that order. Do you really want him to wait the 12 weeks until that order comes in because you would allow the parenting time until that order came in? Is that the environment and format you really want to create and follow? I think not. I think that you should not elevate form over substance. You know he's the father? Say, you know what? I know we got a paternity test pending, but you know and I know that you're the father. So why don't we work out a parenting schedule in between? Why don't we do that? Let's not throw doubt into the minds of the children and screw them up because you're waiting on a court order. Similarly, he's the father, the test is in. Whether or not it's pending, he knows that he's got to support those kids. I'm going to let you see the kids because I know you're the father, but I'd appreciate some support while that's pending too, for the same reason, because you're the father. I mean, it goes both ways. If you want to create an environment where you're always going to wait on court orders and the finality of those court orders, you got to realize it's likely to come in both directions. It's likely to be a situation where the benefit that you're waiting on is also subject to a court order. So I don't think that's the kind of environment that you should foster. I don't think you should encourage that environment. I don't think you should embrace that kind of relationship with your ex. I think the relationship better should be one where it's a working relationship. You're not a couple anymore? That's great, but you're still the parents, and you still got to act in a joint manner. You still got to appreciate and respect the rights and responsibilities of the other parent. So I really think that the best thing to do is, if you know that's the father, you can wait the court orders, but regard that as a formality and start interacting in that way. The same way for the father. You know that those are your kids. Start giving some support. The court will determine the exact number, but if you got an idea of what the number is, or you can help the other person out, let's start doing that right away. At the very worst, you're going to look like a good person before the court, and there's no way that that's going to hurt you. That can certainly benefit you come down the road when there's an issue. That's how I would handle it. Every case, though, they may have exceptions. If you've got a question about your case, reach out, and we'll be glad to help you out.